プからチームに合流したと思うんですけれども、ここまでライオンズの一員として戦ってみていかがですか？
It's been good. You know, time starts to go by fast. I've been in Japan for almost 7 months now. It's kind of crazy, but definitely adjusted. The season, as all seasons, have some up and downs, but hopefully we can string some wins together and make a run at the playoffs here at the end.
チームにはすぐ馴染めましたか？
As quick as I could with the with the language barrier, but these guys, it's a great group. It's a great locker room. They were very accepting of me, and it was a pretty smooth transition to get integrated into the team.
一番最初にいっぱい話した仲良くなった選手は誰ですか？
Probably the guys that speak the most English. Kona, Kuroki does a good job practicing his English. Hada, Tyra, but nowadays it's the guys I talk to the most are the bullpen guys, and second most would be the starting pitchers. And we're down there in the bullpen a lot. Spend a lot of time together, so we've conversed a good amount, and it's been good getting to know these guys.
ここまでご自身が中継ぎとして投げてきて、ご自身のピッチングを振り返ってみていかがですか
？First and foremost, I've been healthy throughout the whole year. Knock on wood, we got 6 or 7 weeks left. I'd like to start healthy and finish healthy. That's always my goal. As far as this year, I mean, I feel good about the majority of my performance. As a relief pitcher, there's ups and downs. You have days where you give up a run. You go on good streaks where you're pitching good for a while. But my goal is always to leave the score the same as when I came into the game. And for the most part, I've been able to do that. There's some outings I would like back, but you just keep pushing forward, and hopefully have another 10 or 12 this year, and 10 or 12 more scoreless innings would be nice.
本当に気迫あるピッチングが魅力だと思うんですけれども、その球速や奪三振にこだわりはありますか？
I would say yes. I definitely I try to pitch with energy. That's something you can kind of control, and I think when I am more energetic and more into the game, that's when my velocities are better, my stuff is better, and that's always kind of been the case for me. You don't want to let it go too far, but controlled intensity has always been good for me. As far as my velocity, I'm a guy who's always thrown harder, above average, but I'm not super concerned with the actual numbers. Strikeouts, the same thing. I'm not concerned with maybe how many I'm getting, but my goal is to strike out a lot of guys. I think that's the best possible outcome as a relief pitcher. It allows the least bad things to happen, and it's a competitive thing too. These guys are trying not to strike out. I'm trying to get strikeouts, so that's that kind of motivates me. I would just say that team in general is the one who's given me the most fits, so it's the most memorable. But of course, in every lineup, there's some really dangerous, really good hitters that have my full attention every time I pitch.
ここからすごく大事になってくると思うんですけれども、後半戦どのように戦っていきたいですか？
Sure. As you get later, the games get more important as you start looking at the standings and you realize you're running out of games to catch up. So everything is more important, but I think the way to perform in the clutch moments is to stick to your routine, be fully prepared, and be consistent with what you've been doing all year. As far as preparation, as far as routine, getting yourself to be feeling as good as you possibly can. For me, when I get out there and pitch in the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th inning, and relying on that preparation to go out and execute, and not really worrying about how big the game is, how big the moment is, because in baseball you start worrying about other things other than your task. It's already hard enough, so things can go wrong.
ありがとうございます。では最後にライオンズファンの皆様にメッセージいただけますか？
We've appreciated your support all year. The atmosphere at home is always electric. We really appreciate you guys coming out. Keep coming out, keep being loud, and help us get over that hump and hopefully make a run at the playoffs here.